good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the banger today, guys. And today we have the POF USA Phoenix. I had the luxury of trying out this bad boy right here and first saw it at SHOT Show this year while out in Las Vegas. POF brought this bad boy out and showed it in its full-on rifle configuration. The Pheonix, I believe, released, I want to say last year or maybe 2 years ago, was first shown at SHOT Show, but in its pistol configuration. This is, of course, its rifle configuration with a 16.5 inch barrel and a 14.5 handrail that you see right here. It is a full monolithic upper with a billet lower, fully ambidextrous for the safety as well as the bolt release, and it is blowback as far as the action goes. I had a lot of fun shooting this bad boy out the box. It comes with this little hand stop right here that I like a lot, and it's in a really good position, and it also comes with a sling. Salutes to POF for offering a very nice sling to go along with something like this. Had a ton of fun shooting this. I honestly want to do another follow-up, and I want to probably run it suppressed just to, have even more fun with this bad boy right here. The Pheonix itself is a very, very nice gun that has multiple different uses for it at the end of the day, whether it's for, competition shooting, for range plinking, or even, I honestly think it has a good spot for home defense, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later on in this video. But as you guys can see, this bad boy is very, very nice. I love the finish of it. I know it's maybe typical to y'all, but the finish itself looks very, very good. A nice matte coating on this bad boy. And of course, maybe I forgot to mention, but of course it's in 9mm. The full length collapse is 36 inches overall, and it has an MFT stock on it. Now, of course, you can easily take this stock off and apply a folding stock or any type of stock that you like, but this is the stock that comes along with it. So I'm pretty sure some nice folders are out there you can try out of whatever your choice is, because it does have the Picatinny back right here to allow you to put whatever you want to clamp on at the end of the day. The muzzle device is a dual chamber muzzle device, which it's a little overkill for 9mm, but it works. I mean, at the end of the day, it works. It does a damn good job. So I have no issue with that whatsoever. Now, also, it does feature a charging handle, and the charging handle flips up like that or flips down, and you can pull it back like that. And then when you're done with it, of course, you can do that. Now, as I stated before, you have the bolt release right here, as well as your typical bolt release right there, but it is fully ambidextrous. Now, I'm gonna jump out the gate and just say this off the rip because it looks like it, and I'm pretty just sure that also with the charging handle, you can easily, there's 2 screws here and there's 2 screws on this side. I'm pretty sure you can just easily swap that over if you're a left-hand shooter, or if you just want to swap your charging handle to the other side. It does not reciprocate at the end of the day, so you don't have to worry about your hands getting chewed up on that as well. Full M-lock on the rail, has a mil-spec trigger, no hair trigger, YouTube, keep that in mind. The grip is also a MFT, which is a Mission First Tactical. It does ship with 1 magazine, and they do offer 10-round magazines for people out there that don't live in free states. And yeah, check out my link down below in the description for my blog post that breaks down even more about this weapon. If you have any particular extra questions or things I may or may not can't talk about in this video, will be over there as well. But overall, I love it. I love the anodized finish. The ambidextrous controls definitely work as well for someone that's a left or a right-handed shooter. You got the safety, you have the bolt release, and also, I think I forgot to mention the magazine release at the end of the day. So the choice is yours at the end of the day, how you want to operate this bad boy. And I didn't state, this is the first time shooting a PCC in a rifle configuration. I have Scorpions, I have MPXs, I have MP5, AR9. I have a couple of different PCCs that are pistol configurations. This is a PCC in a rifle configuration. And someone commented on the range day about ladies, about women, and this is not the knock it, because this could be utilized for men out there as well. Do not get me wrong whatsoever. But shooting this gun, even compared to like a Scorpion or a smaller PCC, I think this is a perfect gun for a lady for home defense. Like, of course I got my own home defense gun out there, but I feel like when it comes to like home defense or comes to shooting in general, pistols can be kind of tough for ladies with small hands, of course. Like shooting a Glock 19, you can get different smaller Glocks. There's every gun out there, SIGs, they're all smaller guns. They're different. I have an MP Shield that's could be fit well in my wife's hands, but when you deal with smaller guns, you deal with a lot more snappiness and a lot more recoil on that, right? So what I was thinking, I'm like, well, I think that stuff like this, something like this, would be perfect for the ladies out there for home defense. You know, yeah, they can walk around with a handgun, but this is a perfect something that's giving them that, you know, carbine length, full style. You get a lot more punch and velocity as far as the barrel length goes with that 9mm round, but also it has little to no recoil. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, damn, this is actually probably a good way to go for ladies out there that want to have something for their home. You know, if they live alone. I mean, you know, there's ladies out there that can shoot 300 blackout. There's ladies out there that can shoot 223, 308, any of that. That's not to knock them. But at the end of the day, would I rather my wife have this or a Glock? I mean, I feel like she can get more control on this than a Glock. And at the end of the day, I do need to take her out more. You know, we do have a new baby, so we are focused on that. But I want to get her in some more of my range videos as well. But I think that teaching her to shoot this may be a little bit easier than teaching her how to, you know, shoot a pistol. Shooting a rifle, for me personally, just me, it was easier to shoot a rifle than shooting a pistol. Accurate wise, being more precise, being more accurate, I feel like it's been easier coming as a new shooter to, I guess I can call myself an intermediate shooter now. I feel like shooting rifles is easier as far as accuracy goes. Now, of course, with your handguns, you're gonna have the, you know, that shorter space. You don't have all this bulkiness, so when you're walking through the house, you got the rifle hitting the wall and all those. I get all that, right? But just speaking for something that your wife or a lady can have that's gonna do what it needs to do and it's not gonna cause a lot of recoil and they can actually be accurate with, I think that the PCC is the way to go. This is just me speaking, and feel free to correct me in the comment section, but somebody else mentioned it, and we definitely see a bigger surge for ladies getting into guns now, and I think that this might be a nice way to go. Definitely. Someone else also mentioned starting out, you know, start a new shooter out with a 22 LR and then work them up to like a 9mm. I get it from that standpoint. From a handgun perspective, I get it. But I think, honestly, if I had a Glock 19 or a smaller Glock or something small for her hands and I had this, I think she would shoot this better right out the box compared to shooting a handgun. And with that being said, I think her having something like this, if anything ever happened, God forbid, you know, if I'm grabbing my thing and she grabbing her thing, I feel like she gonna be ready to go with something of this nature. So that's just me just thinking about that as well. Shoots phenomenally. I have no issues with the gun whatsoever. Didn't have any failures to feed. This was my first shots. I want to do more than likely a follow-up on it as well. But I do really like what they did here with the Pheonix. I like the smaller version they had as well. But this rifle one, I didn't know I was gonna have just as much fun. So I definitely want to see some more. I probably will suit it up a little bit more, a little bit more gadgets. We ran the Huey on here. I liked it a lot, and overall, a solid piece of artillery made out of Phoenix, Arizona, the POF Phoenix. Oh yeah, and they supply you with enough on this bad boy right here, but shh, don't say nothing, cause you know, yeah. But yeah, man, the POF Phoenix, POF USA came through once again. They have a lot of dope stuff that I want to check out. I want to check out their 415 Edge as well. They got their Rogue. They recently dropped, I believe, a Rogue in a 13.7 pinned and welded. They got a lot of stuff that they showed at SHOT Show that I definitely want to show you guys more and more of. So if you have any specific POF pieces that you would like me to cover, let me know down below in the comment section. And salutes to POF, man. This is, I know it's something small, but I mean, why not? Why not? This is definitely it. And I mentioned, I mean, home defense, I like this. Competition, I mean, it's not bad either. It's not a bad choice. Let me know down below in the comment section. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.